All right, so this video review, we're going to take a look at a cutback, frontside cutback. And we got the video clips stacked. They're on fairly similar sized waves and very similar positions. The vertical orientation here is just best because we can see them stacked, and we felt that that was the best way to show it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom it in here a little bit. I'll play it first so we can see what we're trying to do. The bottom is the example of someone performing the cutback, and the top video is our guest that is looking to try to make their cutbacks a little bit better. So let's just play it here and see what we got. Here you can see on the bottom it's starting to wrap around, looking all nice and cutty style. And then on the top, just kind of flat through the turn and making its way down, which is a great spot to start, right? So super good spot to start. So let's break this thing down. We'll just roll it in slow-mo. I'll get it zoomed in here so we can see it a little bit better. And I'm kind of orientated in a similar spot. So there's three main things that we're going to take a look at. One is going to be upper body rotation. The other is going to be driving with the back foot. And the third is going to be just engaging that inside rail. And that's all going to come from the rotation and driving with your back foot. So here from the beginning, right, initiating the turn, on the bottom, we see the surfer is all ready to rock and roll. They're set right at this part of the wave. They've got that weight back, and they're going to start pushing with their back foot to turn around kind of a central pivot point. Whereas on the top, we don't really see, we see the weight kind of pushing a little bit more forward. Yeah, kind of in that forward direction. So if I run the top one, if I look at the bottom one here quick, so see how we see that back foot pressure pushing in. So now we've got back foot pressure. We've got upper body rotation. And what we're starting to see is that inside rail engaging. Here's the inside rail right here on the board. Notice how the board's lifted up out of the water. It's pivoting around the tail, and the rail is starting to grab it so that the surfer can continue staying attached to the water and making the move. Right? See that rotation again coming around? Love it. Whereas then on the top, the back foot never gets engaged. All that weight is kind of going forward, right? And so what we want to do is drive a little more with our back foot pressure. We don't have much rotation here. We want to make sure we get rotation, so open that upper torso and get our head kind of looking back this way, right, towards the whitewater. But the key is going to be drive with that back foot and get some rotation going. So I'll play the top one a little bit, and you can see it. Running through, see how it's flat, coming down. The weight's there, the idea is there, but all the weight is probably 70% on the front, 30% on the back, and it's just leaning forward versus really getting that back foot back to drive. Drive down the line and get back coming in this direction. See the difference? The bottom one, we can see, I'll stop it again. Bottom one, we see them coming around. Again, point out that rotation. Love it. Top one, a little flat through the top. I'm going to just open that chest up. Open that chest up, rotate it back around this way. Get yourself turning back. Drive that back foot coming this way. And rotate around that center pivot point. And cut it back around. So it's not bad. Overall, it's not bad. Doing it in the right part of the wave, getting everything set up. And if we see it back to the beginning, we can see everything is set up in the kind of a nice part of the wave. Right? These two look like they're all set, ready to rock and roll. But on the bottom, on our bottom surfer, we can see that that rotation is set, that back foot is ready to drive, and then the head's going to come back looking this way. Here we see it on the bottom. Back foot pressure, rotation has started, head's looking back, feeling it right there. See the head coming back, and then coming back up, all the way back up, and then releasing and getting ready to rotate again back this way to complete the maneuver. And on the top, we want a little more back foot pressure to drive, rotate through here to engage the rail, There's the inside rail of our board. And we want to come around this part. We want to come around that pivot point off your back foot instead of zipping straight back down to the beach. So nice. So all in all, I'd say a great place to start, frontside cutback. Upper rotation, stretching, doing some yoga, working on that back foot. The timing was right with the turn. It's just a matter of driving with that back foot and really relaxing and rotating and releasing as we come back around. Nice.